I specifically want to see how your person is feeling about you at the moment. Okay, my name is Noe. I'm the Tarot Vaquero. And let's dive in to that energy, right? Readings that are purchased today will go out. They're going to go out tomorrow, okay? I personally do feel they're curious about how you're doing. Specifically with the Page of Swords right here in reverse, right? The Eight of Wands, lately, you have been having a lot of movement into your stability. You've been having a lot of good moments happening for you. And that's being shown right here with the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like money is coming in. You are doing better with your job. You're basically doing better. With the Page of Swords being right here in reverse, they're curious about what you're up to. Am I telling you that they're going to take any action towards you? No. Right? Not yet. We don't know that yet. But with the Page of Swords reverse, we know that they're curious about what you're up to. We know that to an extent, it bothers them that they also could be seeing you doing better. I don't know, I'm specifically feeling like one of you guys had a fight over a phone, right? Or if it wasn't a fight over a phone, it was a fight over things that you found on their phone. I don't know why I'm specifically feeling like you could be the one that has a pink iPhone and they could have a black iPhone, or it could be vice versa, right? I'm also specifically feeling like you could be going on a trip very soon, or you're planning to go on a trip, right? The thing about it is that that person, to me, it feels like you hold more stability than them, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, you could have let them borrow money before and they really never paid you back, right? Or when you would ask for that money, they would tell you, I'll pay you back when I can, but they never paid you back. I don't know why I specifically feel like with the Eight of Wands and with the Ace of Pentacles, with the Eight of Wands right here and with the Page of Swords, this relationship or the connection between you and them ended fairly quickly. It ended very, very quickly, right? It ended very, very sudden. With the Page of Swords and the King of Cups right here, it's like to them, it's like to you, they pulled away. Like they would constantly be hot and cold. They would offer you something, just hot and cold, 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 right? With the King of Cups being right here, not only do we have this energy of somebody that presents themselves to be emotionally mature, they don't really hold that emotional immaturity. I don't know why I feel like they also had problems with their father, right? One thing that I feel like did happen is that you maybe have problems with your dad, or you don't really talk to your dad, or you don't really have a dad. Things like that, right? There's something right here about you disliking your father, right? The thing about it is that I personally feel like with the King of Cups and with the Page of Swords, this person tends to present themselves to people as being really, really mentally mature, right? So now we do know that they're wanting to know what you're up to, and they're wanting to know how you're doing better without them with the Eight of Wands and with the Ace of Pentacles, right? We have the energy of somebody thinking that you were going to completely fall apart. We have the energy of somebody thinking that you would completely be bothered by their situation. The reason I say they could be having problems with a father figure or a male in their life is because we do have the Emperor right here in reverse, right? And this could even be you. Maybe you have always had problems with your father. Maybe you have always had problems with your grandpa, but with the Emperor being right here in reverse, to me, it seems like they're the type of person that makes problems for themselves and makes problems for everybody else. The Emperor being right here in reverse, to me, it tells me more in the sense of them. They could have manipulative tendencies. They could have manipulated you back then. They could have put you in a spot of definitely feeling very, very, very manipulated. You know specifically what I mean, right? The thing about it is that you are doing better without them. With the Ace of Pentacles, you actually have money coming in, and with the Queen of Pentacles, you actually are more focused on your independence and what exactly you can build for yourself, right? The thing about it is that with the Page of Swords and with the Eight of Wands, could they be taking some sort of movement towards you? It could be a possibility. I'm not going to completely say no to the situation, but it is coming out heavily right here, right? It's like the idea of wanting to take movement towards you, but not really doing it. With the Queen of Pentacles and with the Ace of Pentacles, I do, yeah, especially with the Two of Swords being right here. Remember how I told you it's like the idea of doing it, but not really doing it? With the Queen of Pentacles and with the Ace of Pentacles, we have that energy right here. And with the Two of Swords, we have them thinking of wanting to make a decision. The only problem is with you. The problem is the Queen of Pentacles is in one sword and the Emperor is another sword. You have to make a choice. Do you specifically want to deal with a very much so immature, manipulative type of air sign? Or do you want to find your independence with the Queen of Pentacles and with the Eight of Wands and with the Ace of Pentacles, where you're becoming very independent and you're really not going to have to struggle with money? Those things are coming out right here very heavily. So it's like a choice you have to make. Do you want to stay stuck with an immature person? I don't know why I specifically feel like they could be driving a red truck, or a red truck is very significant. Also, it's like you guys could have had like this fight out in public, or like they didn't make a scene in public, but they kind of did embarrass you in public. They're that type of person, right? Like they would make scenes or they would make you feel bad while you guys were with family, right? Or there was a specific thing where they made you feel bad when you guys were with family, right? Those things are coming out really heavily right here. And it's like you have a choice to make. Do you want to let somebody back in, or do you specifically want, again, the Queen of Pentacles? When a card comes out twice, it's a message that's being said. Do you want to find your own independence? Do you want to build your own stability, or do you specifically want to stay stuck with an immature air sign or an immature water sign? We have the Three of Cups. Right now, you could be planning a trip with friends. You could be hanging out with friends. But with the Three of Cups, you are more in this energy of wanting to enjoy yourself and wanting to enjoy life, right? So specifically having to do with them, do you want them back? Fuck no. And you shouldn't put yourself in that energy, because with the Nine of Cups, there's a lot of fulfillment happening for you, and I really want you to focus on that. So it's like you have a choice. Do you want the choice of your life being really well, or do you want to go back to this immature air sign where with the Justice in reverse, you're only going to basically be getting the bad side out of this relationship, right? I don't want to tell you that they're going to come back, because no, but it's like they're heavy on their mind whether they want to make a choice, if they want to infiltrate your life again or stay where they're at. You hear what I said? That infiltrate. You hear what I'm telling you? That infiltrate your life again, meaning showing back into your life just to ruin what's currently happening right now with the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So you have a choice to make very soon with the Two of Swords, whether you want somebody back into your life that's not going to bring you any progress and that's only going to bring you basically pain, right? Or do you want to specifically be really good? Because I specifically see you choosing this side. So go ahead and pick this side, okay? You have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day.